day 46. Ray has been head of the house now for 27 hours and 50 minutes. So far, he's selected S Club 7's Don't Stop Moving as a musical wake-up call for the housemates. He's assigned them chores and has nominated 3 of them for eviction. Very interesting. Ray, oh so natural leader, or will he never have a dream come true? There's only one place to find out, and it's right here. It's Big Brother's little brother. Welcome, everybody, to Big Brother's Little Brother. Cracking show today. Very much looking forward to it. Coming up later, Goss didn't get a crowd to welcome him in the house on Friday. Davina promised to make it up to him. We didn't quite know what she was talking about when she said that, so we cobbled something together. More from that later on. But there he is, the young man himself, and he's going to be answering your colour-any questions. Email them right now to Channel 4, BBLB, sorry, at channel4.com, BBLB at channel4.com. But we kick off as we always do. On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even when I'm not here, I do the news at home with Little Brother's Big News. Indeed, OK, is Ray feeling the pressure of life as leader of the house? It would certainly seem so after what happened this morning at 1:55 a.m. He continues to cry in bed till 2:12 a.m, which is a 17-minute cry, perhaps a record in Big Brother history. OK, last night at 6:28, Lisa told Big Brother she was feeling excluded from the group. Stands back in amazement. Judging by the amount of time she spends on her own today, we reckon she may well have a point. Take a look at this. Oh yeah, 9:50 a.m. she was alone in the bedroom combing her hair. Then 10:22 she was on her lonesome chopping onions in the kitchen. At 11:48 then she was picking herbs in the garden by herself. I don't know where everyone else is at the moment. It's a big enough house. At 11:59 she was in the wardroom drinking orange juice. No friends in sight. 12:14 washing her clothes outside by herself. And finally, at 1:05 there, she was wiping the table in the lounge, all on her Todd. Ooh. And finally, day 44, 2:36 a.m, the boys made a little pact.
Official here until next Friday.
Yay! So, just to recap, because you couldn't hear anything during that VT, they made a little pact to grow their beards until they got evicted. And we thought it was our duty to keep an eye on the progress of their facial hair, so we're launching Beard Watch. Good to know the music comes in on time there. Let's have a look at the extent of growth so far. Let's take a look at that. Here we go, there's Scott at 9:09 today. I think it's fair to say that's Beckham-esque. Very impressive. And then you can actually see Cameron as well, I believe. Now, 3:20, Cameron stated that if it gets unbearable itchy-wise, you might have to shave it off and just keep the moustache instead, which I think we'll all love to see on a great televisual content style. That, my friends, is Little Brother's Big News. OK, so what do you think? Ray is head of the house, as we revealed exclusively yesterday. Good choice. Do you think maybe sensible Cameron could have been a better leader, or maybe Scott with a degree in diplomacy? What do the great British public think? We went to the streets, not the band the streets, the actual streets, to find out. Take a look at this.
I think Steph will be a much better leader than Ray because she's really well liked. She's a fantastic cleaner.
If I just quickly back in here.
I think Cameron will be an excellent leader. He's quiet and he's calm.
You make such an idiot when I smile.
I think Lisa will be a good leader because she's blunt and she won't mind upsetting any of the housemates.
Leave me on my own, why don't you all?
I don't think Lucy's a very good leader. I think she's a little insecure, a little bit too sensitive.
Is that normal that the jumpers dig into your butt like that?
I think Scott would be a very good leader because she's very popular with the other guys in the house. Yeah, I'd go for him.
Came in for a bit of a giggle, really, and that's exactly what I'm having.
Vox Pops. Look under the dictionary, voice of the people. No point doing Vox Pops if you don't have a black cab driver in there. Voice of the nation. That's what they think. What do you think today's cool BBLB is? Who do you think should have been the leader and why? Here's how you have your say. Okay, we find out how you think should have been a leader later on. Here to talk about Ray's relationship, or leadership skills rather, and how it's going to affect the housemates is columnist and BBLB legend Eve Pollard. Hello, Eve.
Hello, darling.
How are you? You well?
I'm fine, very well.
Excellent. Okay, do you think Ray will make a good leader?
I don't think Ray is a natural leader. I'd be prepared to bet he wasn't the eldest child. He's not leader material. But, saying that, he'll do it quite well. And the others will probably follow him because they'll be very British about it.
Well, it's the old adage, isn't it? You know, some have greatness thrust upon them. So maybe he'll come out smelling roses. Let's see how it's been getting on so far.
Feed and water the chickens and let them out. I would choose... Nush. Okay. To clean all the mirrors in the garden and here, I choose Scott. To clean and water the pool, I'll let...
Right, where's
I'll let you off. Lisa, let you do it.
Cool.
You've done a good job, Scott. I'm glad I think I picked the right man for the job.
I think you did, Ray. I don't think you could have put it in anyone else's hands, to be honest.
Definitely. Don't worry, tomorrow you will need to get rewarded because you're going to do one of the chores tomorrow.
Now, what I'm impressed about there, Eve, is that he seems to be leading with a lot of jokes, making people feel ease.
What was clever is giving them orders while sitting down always looks friendlier, doesn't it, while you're sitting down? And as you say, a big smile, a lot of jokes. He's dealing with it.
Yeah.
He's not a natural, but he's dealing.
Now, his official duties as a leader include nominating 3 people for eviction this week, as we've already told you, selecting a different music track, facing a solo task on Wednesday. How do you think he'll do there? I mean, that's a whole new kettle of fish, the old solo task.
I think the solo task, he'll probably be quite relieved to do something for himself, because by Wednesday there will be a certain little nibble at him, saying all these others are not having to work, and he's sitting there in his chair ordering them around.
Now, how do you think this will change the dynamic of the House?
Well, I think that they don't want him to nominate them, do they? So they're going to be nice to him. I mean, if this was taking place in another country, there could be revolution, you know. Because, I mean, if he goes off on one, I mean, you know, there could be blood, fisticuffs and the lot.
Yeah.
He won't, though, because this has made him grown up. I mean, Big Brother's acting like going into the army, really, for Ray. It's a bit of a shock, isn't it? But he'll learn quite a lot. So I think the dynamics will stay. I think poor old Lisa will carry on feeling like she's got no mates.
OK. Well, Ray, like you said, has a fairly short fuse, and more so than anyone else. Just have a quick reminder of that.
We're just guinea pigs. They know how much we want this. It's got to be one. They want a reaction. They get a reaction. Yeah, I've got a formal warning. Yeah. Next time on, they said they're gonna consider. They'll reconsider my position in the House. Why would you give someone a chance? No, I wasn't. Can I just interject?
You were looking for an answer.
4-year-old child was sat here times. No.
Shut up.
See, now, when I saw that, I was very disappointed, but B, I thought it might actually harm his chances of actually winning the whole thing. But do you think that, you know, leadership could be the making of him?
Well, I think having a week where he is in charge might make him realise there is the other side of the coin. I don't know. I mean, Ray, to me, seems sort of like the sweet sort of guy that you wouldn't ever make the boss. But you never know. The thing is, the girls will be nice to him because they'll feel sorry for him. I think the boys might get a bit fed up. OK, and lastly, who do you think he's going to nominate for eviction this week? Well, it depends how clever he is and depends how much he wants to win. If he really wants to win, he'll get rid of Cameron and Steph, because they are his biggest opponents, and he'll throw in Lisa. If he doesn't care so much, he'll throw in Lisa, I think, whatever. I think it's hard to do anybody, actually. I mean, if he might do Nush and Scott, but I think he'll go for Cameron and Steph and myself. OK, more from you in a minute. We wanted to get an insight into how Ray's handling his new status. We've got his mum, Irene, on the phone, already a favourite on BBLB. Hello, Irene.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you, well?
I'm fine, thank you.
OK, now, do you think Ray's going to make a good leader?
I think he'd be good. This will show his good side. I think so, anyway.
OK, which 3 people do you think is going to nominate?
Oh, I'd say probably Cameron.
That definitely?
Yeah. Steph. It won't be Lisa. I don't think he'll vote Lisa.
No?
That's what I think. It'll either be Scott or Nush.
And you certainly don't think it's going to be Nush for the sound of it, because rumour has it you think there may be something going on between Ray and Nush.
Oh, definitely not. Nothing's going on there.
OK, thank you very much. Hey, listen, Irene, we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much for the crisps.
Thank you, Dermot.
God bless you, no worries. OK, Eve, you're going to be doing some Ray spotting for us now to
will.
see how he leads the pack. If you would for us, thank you very much. We'll speak to you later on. OK. One of Ray's leadership duties included choosing a different song to wake up the housemates each day. This is what happened at 9:10 this morning. naked all day today. OK, every day for the rest of the week, Ray has to choose between 2 tracks played into the house each morning. And today, you get to decide which 2 songs he's going to be presented for tomorrow's wake-up call. We'll give you a list of 4 songs. 2 that get the highest number of votes will be given to Ray to choose from. OK, first up, song number 1 is Cisco's Thong Song. Song number 2, well, that was slightly longer than actually it was, is Ronan King's Roller Coaster. Hey, come on! All right, yeah. Number 3 is Tom Jones and the Stereophonics' Mama Told Me Not to Come. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. And number 4 is Eve featuring Gwen Stefani, Let Me Blow Your Mind. Yeah, you want to know what I did before I presented? There you are. OK, which song do you want Ray to choose from? What you've got to do is talk about something. For the Thong Song, text poll A to 85444. Ronan's Roller Coaster, text poll B to 85444. Tom Jones' Mama Told Me Not to Come, text poll C to 85444. Eve's Let Me Blow Your Mind. Poll D to 85444. Text cost 25p plus your local usual message rate. The results at the end of the show. OK, after the break, we recreate Goss's Walk of Shame, this time with some people. How about that? Plus, Goss is going to be answering your cooking queries. Email them to us right now, bbub@channel4.com. There's the big man himself. We'll see you in 3. We'll come back to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. OK, I want you to do something for me now. Close your eyes and cast your mind back to 10 p.m. on Friday night. Oh, my God, what am I going to die? No, I'm joking. Imagine that I'm Davina. I know, suspension of disbelief. Imagine Goss is about to be evicted from the Big Brother house, right? Now keep all those thoughts in your head, apart from the one of imminent death. Here goes. Goss, I'm coming to get you! Yes, indeed, we're recreating Goss's eviction night. Let's go. Apparently it costs £250 to hire a man who opens this door. £250. Easiest job in the world, OK? So we've got to go around. No problem at all.
Goss, you've been evicted.
Here we go.
Please leave the Big Brother house.
Wonderful.
Again.
Oh. Rubbing the doors. Once again, another 250 to someone to give someone a mic. Incredible. Goss, I'm coming to get ya! OK, here we go. Here we go, some fans over here. Look at them, wonderful. We'll be back to talk to them in just a second. Hello, everyone. Look at that. Oh, it must be fantastic here on a Friday. We're normally down the bar, we don't really catch this bit. There's some more fans over here. Hello there! Goss coming out! What do you think? Goss is coming out!
Great.
Yeah, fantastic, wonderful. He is brilliant, that guy. Oh, I'm glad we have him over here. Goss's friends and family over there, look. And the paparazzi over here. All right, Goss, hey!
Oh my God, you look so pretty!
Goss.
Oh, the family!
Friends and family.
Oh, yeah!
How do you feel now Goss is out? Must be lovely to see
Lead the dance!
Oh, thank you!
Now, Goss, before we go any further,
yes, sir.
a rather spiky paparazzi, if you would.
Oh, yeah!
There you go, buddy.
Oh,
Take that with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Can't prove nothing, okay? Go on, Goss.
Thank you, my
We're gonna
fans.
see some of your fans.
Oh, yes, Dermot.
Amazing atmosphere here today. Absolutely incredible. Okay, we've got some local fans here. Group of local fans.
Thank you, sir.
They're like my Brad there. Wonderful.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
All these guys coming down here. So local. More fans over here. It's amazing. These are the Islington Baptist Youth Project, headed by Kim and 11 younglings. Just finished their exams. Wonderful. Look at that. Look at those guys. They absolutely love you. And Goss, over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Extra special treat for you. A gospel choir.
Oh, thank you.
He's a daddy, always making them happy, cooking up food for their bellies. Now he's gone, we're gonna cry some more, 'cause that belly's gonna be empty.
Hey!
He's a daddy,
Thank you.
always
Round of
making
applause.
them happy, cooking up food for their bellies.
Wonderful.
Now he's gone,
Okay, let's see, we're Wexford colours as well. Okay, don't go away, because we're talking to Goss in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's Goss, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, mate. How'd you like? You enjoy that?
That was brilliant. Thank you for that.
No worries at all.
Thank you.
Polaroid home there. You should look quite happy about that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Bit blurry. Okay. Okay. So you're in the inside the house. And
Right.
indeed, you know, and outside the house for your love of cooking is a little roundup of the foodie facts in the house since you've gone. Day 44, the day you left, in fact, 22-24, Cameron told the others he was worried about whether they'd know what to do with the oil and salt. What's that all about?
I don't know. I'm a bit concerned about Cameron for saying that.
And yesterday at 12:40, Scott told Big Brother that you pretty much made sure he can cook. Is that right?
Yeah, I taught him everything I know, and I feel really, really, really glad that he can take over and
Okay, we've
do
had
the
lots
job.
of emails in asking for some cooking tips, so can we just go through these?
Yes, sir, fire away.
Okay, Ian Hayward, Basingstoke. I love chicken wings, especially the hot, fiery ones too. What's the best way to cook them? Deep fried, very fattening, or baked? Is it best to marinate them first or just toss them in the sauce?
Marinate 24 hours before if you can, in whatever sort of flavours you like, rosemary, garlic, whatever. Put it on a tray, the next day a little bit of oil in the grill at moderate heat, cook it for about 20 minutes to half an hour, this should be perfect.
Nice touch. Okay, Goss, how do you cook an omelette without it coming out looking like badly scrambled eggs, Sarah?
Okay, most important thing, make sure the pan is nice and hot, a little bit of oil in there, some butter for flavour, mix up the eggs really well, put it into the pan, and you just use the back of the fork, not the points, but the back, really, really gently. Get it all nice and firm and finish it under the grill. Makes life easy.
You see, but then, by finishing it under the grill, it always gets quite black underneath.
The thing is just to watch it and to keep the grill at moderate heat. Again, any fillings you like, roll it, serve it, and you're done. Done and dusted.
Cool. This is from Tammy. Is it better to use fresh or dried herbs for making bread?
Always use fresh herbs and everything. You can put it in. Just use fresh, please. Do that.
Okay, one more quick one. I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more of these during the week, so do keep them coming in. When roasting lamb and chicken, etc., in tin foil or no tin foil, and how do you get that lovely golden colour? Mine always looks a bit. It says here rude word, but we've translated it into the word rubbish.
Okay. Basically, don't use tin foil. Nice joint of lamb. Put it into the roasting tray. Put some chopped veg around, like carrots, celery, leeks, whatever. Around it, all the herbs over the top. Nice. Rub it with some oil and some salt. Put it into the oven with a little bit of water or stock in the bottom of it, and quite a high heat at the beginning, and then turn it down.
And with chicken, we're looking at roasting it upside down, so the old flavours come back.
You could do that. Me personally, I don't do that, but no. You could do that. You could do that.
Sorry, I was getting a bit Ray then, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, now last week we asked Tanya for makeup tips. We're asking you for your cooking tips. You've got an onion there. It says how to how to chop the perfect onion.
Right, what I'm going to quickly, excuse the hat, is show you how to slice an onion quickly.
Okay, buddy.
Right, basically, go down.
I'm against it now, baby, so...
I'm up against it.
Pretend you're working in a chicken restaurant.
Right, there you go. Okay, you go up. You do that. You take the root away from there.
Yeah.
Take that bit away. You keep that for your stock. You throw that away. That's rubbish. If you look at the onion, that's got natural lines, and that's where you're going to slide along your knife.
Yeah.
That's it. Put the onion down firm and just take your knife and go straight down like that. Make sure you've got control of the knife. You control the knife does not control you.
How fast can you do that, baby?
And go like that.
Oh, no, don't do that!
Okay, then when you get to that bit, you turn it round. You've got a nice big flat surface there, and then just go straight down like that. And there we go.
More from him later on. More cooking tips this week. Goss, everyone.
Thank you. Sliced onions.
Going to be speaking to Goss later on. Right now, Eve Pollard is indeed taking your, looking after your interests is the best way for me to put it. Just seeing how Ray's doing vis-a-vis leadership skills. I've only got about a minute, so what have you seen?
I'm afraid we haven't seen Ray at all.
Oh, no.
Lisa cooked lunch, so she went to bed, like you do.
Yep.
And Cameron's been doing a sort of ad for Camp America and talking to Nush about it. He's been saying, wow.
Yeah.
And wonderful.
So Ray's leadership skills so far are zilch. We haven't seen...
Zilch, but I mean, he hasn't caused any trouble so far. He hasn't gone off on one. He's been very quiet. So tonight might be in a telling time.
Lovely. Eve, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Tonight, Ray's going to be choosing a song for Big Brother to play into the house as a wake-up call for the housemates. You had your choice of 4. We've picked 2 for you. Well, indeed, you've picked 2. The first one, I believe, is the thong song. Is that right? With 32%. Can we have those thongs? And the joint second. Joint second's coming up. The second place is, of course, the one and only Tom Jones with the Stereophonics. Mama told me not to come.
Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not
Lovely.
to come.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking your calls and emails in just a minute, but first, a roundup of today's news. Ray spent 17 minutes crying in the early hours this morning. Is he finding his new role as a head of the house a wee bit daunting? OK, last night, Lisa told Big Brother she feels excluded from the rest of the group, as if to prove her point. She went about most of her chores this morning all on her lonesome. And finally, Cameron and Scott made a pact the last 2 days not to shave. We're keeping an eye on the progress of their facial hair with Beard Watch. Beard Watch, not Suicide Watch, Cameron. Okay, today's Cool BBLB is who would have made the best leader and why. Let's go straight to the phones. Still joined, obviously, by Goss and Lovely Eve. Thanks for being with us. Okay, Jennifer from Paisley first up. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi there.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I thought you were going to make me go to emails then. That's never a good thing. Okay, Jennifer, go for it.
Well, I think Lisa would make a very interesting leader in the Big Brother house. I think she would love the power. And I think the other housemates would really resent her position. I think she would put Scott, Cameron and Steph up for nomination. And I think perhaps Cameron and Steph would get a bit closer in a mutual dislike for Lisa, and maybe we would see a bit of romance.
You're a right little schemer, you aren't you, Jennifer?
Exactly.
Very impressive. Lisa, leadership. Discuss.
She'd love it. She'd love it.
Do you think she'd be good, or do you think she'd alienate people?
I think she might alienate people, but we might enjoy watching it, mightn't she? I mean, she'd get them all running round at 7 in the morning, wouldn't she?
I think you're right there. She'd definitely love the power, and she knows she's got them in the palm of her hand, and she can do what she likes.
Great to see her nominating people as well.
Yet
to see it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Natasha from Peacehaven next. Hello, Natasha.
Hi, Dermot. Hi, Goss.
You're right.
Yeah, for head household, I would have liked to have seen Steph win. She's fair, she's got the mothering role, she does all the cleaning, lots of cooking, and takes care of the residents.
Yeah.
I think as well, she's gotten a little bit jealous of Lisa, as she's taking a little bit away from Steph's role. And I think Steph, she could have used that head household role to win back the other residents and get back her mothering role.
Do you remember a couple of days ago when I think Lisa was using the rubber gloves that were exclusively used by Tanya? Steph tried to steal them from her. She wasn't having any of it. As a leader, she could have prevented that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice touch, Natasha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's Peacehaven, Pennsylvania. I'm not entirely sure. Lorraine from Ayrshire. Hello, Lorraine.
Hi, Dermot.
Go for it.
I would have chosen Cameron to be leader because he would have treated everyone fair, and being such a nice guy, I'm sure he wouldn't have left anyone out on their own outside the reward room. He would have made someone stay out with them to keep them company. And finally, he would have put Lisa up for eviction.
Okay, Cameron, what do you reckon?
I think he'd have been very cool as the leader.
I think you're right, definitely. Cam is the man.
And he's very controlled and he's very calm. And now we've just seen he's been to Camp America. He knows everything.
Okay, that's pretty much all we have time for today, I'm afraid. Thanks to Eve Pollard and to Goss, indeed all Goss's family and fans that came down to give him a good send-off. Join us tomorrow. Our guest will be Avid Merriam.
Yeah.
And we reveal exclusively which housemates Ray has put up for Friday Night Eviction. We'll see you then tomorrow. Take care. Bye.